What's up, Tom Dark Nation? I'm your host, Tom Dark, and let's get right into your mom! Into the drama, news, and stuff. Yeah. Alright, so we've got a few stories today to go over. The first one being that apparently Twitter is changing its name. I honestly thought this was some kind of like cruel joke from Elon Musk at first, but apparently Twitter is changing its name, and not only that, they're kind of expanding their entire product to be an all-encompassing thing. Twitter CEO Linda Yaccarino says the future of X will be powered by AI and called it the future of unlimited interactivity. Fans and critics alike have pushed Twitter to dream bigger, to innovate faster, and to fulfill our great potential. X will do that. It's an exceptionally rare thing in life or business that you get a second chance to make another big impression. Twitter made one massive impression and changed the way we communicate. Now X will go further, transforming the global town square. X is the future of unlimited interactivity, centered in audio, video, messaging, payment/banking, creating a global marketplace for ideas, goods, services, and opportunities. Powered by AI, X will connect us all in ways we're just beginning to imagine. For years, fans and critics alike have pushed Twitter to dream bigger, to innovate faster, and to fulfill our great potential. X will do that and more. We've already started to see X take shape over the past 8 months through our rapid feature launches, but we're just getting started. There's absolutely no limit to this transformation. X will be the platform that we can deliver, well, everything. Elon Musk and I are looking forward to working with our teams and every single one of our partners to bring X to the world. And Twitter is, in fact, being rebranded to a letter. One of the most recognizable online brands in the world will be rebranded to a generic letter. But it's more than a rebrand. It seems to be a full relaunch of Twitter, I guess, into a completely new product. And we're seeing Elon Musk tweet about it constantly. If you go to his Twitter, x.com is the first link, and it redirects to Twitter, obviously. And if we go down here, we see him tweeting X. If we scroll down a bit more, x.com now points to Twitter. Interim X logo goes live later today. Not sure what subtle clues gave it away, but I like the letter X. If X is closest in style to anything, it should, of course, be Art Deco. X.com logo from 1999. And so apparently there's a whole move he's making to integrate, basically every part of e-commerce and technology and content sharing and whatever with Twitter to make it a much greater platform in terms of scale. I've actually heard about something like this in China. I believe there's a very similar service that a lot of people over there use that we're just not privy to yet, and it seems to be kind of a move by Elon to, kind of recreate that idea, but for the West. Not sure how well that will actually go. I imagine this will take a lot of infrastructure, planning, and money, which he certainly has, but I'm just curious as to if this will actually be a good product or if it will be stupid and gimmicky. I don't know as much about Elon Musk as some other people do, so I don't want to jump the gun on this really, but I guess only time will tell for now, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, guys. Alright, so for some other news, obviously you guys probably know by this point that I got struck recently on YouTube for making a video about Leafy where I showed him pretending to do something because he said a song was bad in an old Ricegum video, and that video is still up on YouTube with 12 million views, so I can't imagine why I deserve to get that strike, but regardless, okay, I'll stop balding and seething. It turns out that Ricegum and Leafy actually made up after that video. They seem to be on good terms, and they had a call the other day while they were live streaming on Rumble, and it was kind of nice to see, two old friends catch up a little bit and have a little bit of a conversation. So I'll play that for you guys right now.
What's good with you, boy?
Bro, why didn't you send me $1,000 when I got fucking locked up, dude? I had to stay in jail for the weekend and my fucking wallet was in a safety container. Dude, my chat and you wanted me to get raped.
No. Well, my head was at, I don't know, bro. I felt I think above you were asking me for some too or something. So I just thought, I didn't know if you were going to pay me back. So I was just like, damn, I'm not.
I did pay Keemstar back, by the way. There is video of it. But I understand, I don't like loaning people money either. It's cool, bro. Dude, I'm so glad we squashed the beef because, I really just wanted to say congratulations. I wasn't going to bring up anything else, man.
Of course. No, bro.
Off for a bit though.
Wait, bro, I didn't even want to go through us how you've been doing your thing, saying that I'm a race trader or whatever, right? But I was just trying to avoid all that, by not calling you and by me not calling you, it honestly was worse, bro. So at this point, I would just call your ass, bro.
It's fine, man. It was all in good fun. Sorry, there's a little bit of echo, but I don't know. It was all in good fun. I don't know. Obviously, you are not a race trader anymore. anymore. You are now officially, dude, we are the same people.
So it looks like they made up a little bit. Obviously, the beef was kind of overblown in the first place on Leafy's part. He was kind of blowing it out of proportion for publicity and to get on his stream. And, you know, I mean, to his credit, it looks like it ended up working a little bit. And maybe we'll see some more content from them in the future. At the very least, it was nice to see this conversation from two, you know, kind of YouTube legends from back in the day who really built up the commentary community. It was cool to see them interact, you know, and I really wish we got to see that boxing match. I don't think we're ever going to see it, but man, imagine the card if Ricegum, Leafy, iDubbbz were all involved. That would be so fire, but I don't think we're going to get that, unfortunately. All right, so our next story comes from Misfits Boxing. There was a whole situation that they recently had where a fight was canceled after it was already on. I actually know multiple people who were there personally, so it was kind of disappointing to hear about this happening, but it kind of seems like, I don't know, somewhat of a Froggy Fresh situation that's not being covered as much, which, I mean, I feel like it's undercovered at this point. It should be covered way more. Alex Stein versus Modine controversy. Influencer boxer removed from Misfits card after throwing hot dogs at Muslim opponent. The two are set to lock horns at this weekend's influencer boxing event, Misfits 8. However, Alex Stein threw sausages at Modine during the recently held press conference. It's worth noting that initially it was thought the sausages were made of pork, a forbidden meat in Dean's religion, Islam. However, Alex Stein later took to Twitter to reveal that it was turkey meat, not pork. It didn't do him any favors as the bout was already canceled. So basically, Alex Stein, for those of you guys who don't know, is like a right-wing political commentator, and he was set to do this fight. He's like an entertainer. And as kind of like a pre-fight hype thing, he decided to throw some hot dogs on Modine, his opponent, right? And it seemed to be a really kind of like exciting thing that would hype up the fight, get people more interested in it, but apparently Happy Punch was not cool with it at all, and they basically ended up shutting down the entire fight as a result of it. Here's a clip from Happy Punch promo, funnily enough. They posted this, and then afterwards, they just, like, the whole fight got shut down, which really sucks, but anyway, here's a post from Happy Punch.
Well, I brought you a little gift, because I know you love hot dogs, so... Oh, man.
So you can see he throws hot dogs at him, he gets mad, he gets on the table. The table seemingly like gets broken or something.
You love pork, right? There you go. I know you like those hot dogs, Mo. They're pretty good, aren't they?
You see Keemstar on the back laughing about it. It is childish, it is immature, but at the same time, like, this is what you kind of do in boxing promotion, especially for like influencers. It's not like it's really about the boxing skill of them, right? It's about the beef, it's about promoting it, it's about making an entertaining show. And I feel like Alex Stein was doing a great job of doing that. And I'm you know, I don't know a lot about him, but from this interaction, it makes me have a more positive view of him. But apparently, you know, Misfits just did not take that kindly, and there ended up being a whole controversy about that. Reacting to his canceled fight, Modine shared a video to address his altercation with Alex Stein, revealing his disappointment with the fight being canceled because of someone else's actions, the social media star said. Here's the actual video of Modine addressing it, where he seemingly like didn't want the fight to be over, right? He wanted to actually fight, but you know, because of the actions of Alex Stein, which, you know, while immature, were entertaining, the whole thing basically got canceled.
Serious now. What's happened today, the altercation in the press conference has led the Zone and Misfits to cancel my boxing fight. Now, I'm feeling heartbroken. Zone and Misfits to cancel.
So DAZN and Misfits were the companies apparently that decided to cancel this fight, according to Modine. It was not Happy Punch, I guess. I think Happy Punch is Keemstar's company, and from what I understand, they were fine with it happening, but it seems like Misfits and DAZN decided to cancel the fight, and there was just not much that anyone could do in that situation, right? Because they're the head honchos, they're the big dogs.
For my boxing fight. Now, I'm feeling heartbroken because my fight is getting cancelled because of someone else's actions. And I'm not getting the chance to smash this guy's face in, yeah? So I just wanted to say, look, they found out it was not pork, bait, whatever, yeah? It was some next chicken, whatever, yeah? So that's calm. As long as it wasn't that's not that deep, innit? So I don't know what to say. The fight, they've told me the fight is cancelled. Now man's bugging out, and I want to smash this brain, but they're telling me it's cancelled. Like, that's not fair, innit? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Like, man's switching. That proper, I don't know what to say, but yeah, I don't know, man. Tell me what do you lot think, like, what one?
And I thought this was a really ridiculous decision on the side of Misfits Boxing. I feel like this never needed to happen, but apparently, you know, Misfits and DAZN somehow came to the conclusion that this was the decision to make. Here we have Keemstar saying, after a complete and thorough investigation, the hot dogs Alex Stein threw at Modine were made from turkey, no pork involved. Here we have a tweet from Keemstar saying the press conference has been destroyed, and if you see here, you can see like the tables are all out of whack. It looks like maybe this one's broken or something. There's a mess everywhere. There's cards everywhere. There's obviously, you know, hot dogs everywhere as well. And I think Keemstar Keemstar was probably pretty heartbroken about that. I honestly feel bad for him considering that, you know, he's a guy who puts effort into this kind of stuff, and it seems like this one just didn't work out after someone just tried to do something mildly entertaining, you know? Here we have a tweet from Alex Stein saying, I just had my fight canceled for throwing turkey dogs on Modine. Termination of contract. Dear Mr. Stein. At the press conference today, you threw sausages that were believed to be pork meat at Mr. Mohammed Kuba, also known as Modine, your scheduled opponent, causing a fight between Modine and yourself. This fight caused the destruction of the press conference stage. You put the name and reputation of Misfits Boxing, its shareholders, and its partners into disrepute, and then they go on to say that basically they decided to cancel the fight, which sucks because I feel like this was like going to be a really entertaining fight, and I was hyped for it. I thought this was going to be really cool. So this is literally the only fight I even knew about on this card, and I thought it would be really fun, but now we're apparently just never going to get it. Now, thankfully, there are some people saying that they're going to maybe be rebooking the fight in some way and getting it going again, but realistically, the promo that they lost in the interim between like trying to start this fight and get it going, running it for months, and now they're facing this kind of situation. It's like it just really sucks. Here we have a tweet from Alex saying, who would have thought turkey dogs would be the most controversial thing to happen in Misfits boxing history? I'm not sorry for my actions, but I am sorry to all the people that wanted to watch the fight. And yeah, that's basically the takeaway I have as well. You know, I feel like he didn't do anything wrong. He was just trying to promote it and make it interesting, you know, do a little pranking, a little trolling, but he paid the ultimate price for that. And unfortunately, he got to cancel for Modine too, who I'm sure is not happy about the situation.
Well, folks, it's not the outcome that I wanted. I tried to be funny, and I even told Modine, my boxing opponent, his corner man, that I was going to throw turkey dogs. Nothing to be disrespectful to Islam. Yeah, we're going to joke that it looked like pork because I wanted to get him upset, but it was a joke. It was a prank. They were turkey dogs. I never want to be considered insensitive. I'm not apologizing because I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just trying to set the record straight. So I got canceled for throwing turkey dogs. This is cancel culture. Everybody needs to call out Misfits. Everybody needs to call out DAZN and Happy Punch. I mean, this is what we're fighting against, cancel culture. And I got canceled for turkey dogs. All white meat turkey.
And here you can see Alex retweeting Keemstar talking about it, saying Misfits Boxing and DAZN Boxing should let the fight happen. Canceling the fight is causing more harm. And here we have Unbear, the guy who fought the corn gimmick account guy, saying Modine was crying in the hotel because he flew across the world to make a statement. Now he has to fly back without a fight, purse, or his revenge, which is pretty lame, man. People really trying to cancel Alex Stein for a joke. He made a Misfits 8 press conference. People these days are snowflakes. The joke was it was turkey, not pork. For those who don't know, I believe that pork is like disrespectful in Muslim culture, and because Modine is Muslim, it's like, you know, it's like a halal or whatever, haram, I don't know, one of those. And so basically, they're saying he was disrespecting the culture. Now, from what I understand, Misfits Boxing is a huge deal. And you may be asking who owns Misfits Boxing or who owns DAZN? Who owns DAZN? Well, from what I understand, I don't know who actually owns DAZN, but I know that KSI and Logan Paul have big relationships with DAZN, with Misfits Boxing. You can see MF and DAZN. KSI is here. He's a headliner. He's a big deal for them in terms of business, right? And he's repeatedly, you know, fought, and I understand he's a pretty good fighter. And you may remember a few months ago, KSI had a controversy regarding, I think the use of a word in a Sidemen video. He referred to Pakistanis in some kind of harmful way, and he did a whole apology tour because of that, and we're gonna watch that right now. You can see this is one statement, KSI's first statement over racial slur against Pakistani people. We're gonna watch this.
Hi. Morning, everyone. So I want to read a statement which I've written to make sure I express myself as clearly and cover everything I want to say.
I mean, the setting of this video is really weird. It almost looks like he's in he's like held captive or something. It looks like he's Lord Miles or Ice Poseidon held captive in like some foreign land, right?
I want to address a recent incident in a video whereby my actions have affected many people, especially in the South Asian community.
And there was a whole apology tour as a result of this. I believe that some ordinary gamers did a video saying KSI needs to stop the cringy apologies. And it kind of felt like a very sort of doing the rounds thing, where it felt like a disingenuous apology. And it seems like, you know, Misfits Boxing, DAZN, and KSI included are all very afraid of offending maybe their Muslim audience, their Muslim viewers. And as a result, that's why they canceled the fight more so than anything else. I mean, if you remember, Sam Hyde was on a DAZN card. He was on a Misfits DAZN card. I mean, he literally said that he was going to go to Hassan Piker's house and do something to him in cold blood, and he was never canceled. He was never kicked off that card. He was fine. He said a lot of crazy stuff and he was fine. Whereas you have someone like Alex Stein who does something, I mean, pretty innocuous, I'd say, in comparison, and he gets kicked off. So my theory is that's kind of their policy on that. I don't know exactly why. Maybe they have a lot of Muslim viewers they don't want to piss off. I don't really know, but yeah, they seem to be afraid of cultural insensitivity on that front. Anyway, guys, that's about going to wrap up this video. Too bad that fight got canceled. It probably would have been sick. Hopefully we get some kind of rematch. And if you liked this video, consider becoming a member. For $5 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts, unreleased videos, and the members-only Minecraft server. Thanks so much to all of my YouTube members who fund my content.